I just can't resist the call, can I, huh, chat? The pool of all chapters, all bosses. Hello. Good afternoon, everybody. Hello. How are we all doing today? This fine Tuesday. Hi, Jake. Those screenshots you said were so funny. But yeah, hi everybody, hi. We're doing ACAB Glitch today. You get satisfied the piano skip will end up being allowed for glitches, yeah. And then it sucks me back in, I can never escape. Can't believe Chris Deltrin decided to stream. Yeah, no, sorry, your identity is no longer up to you. It's up to Chris's interpretation now. As revenge. Anyways, yeah. We're doing some ACAB glitch today. This is gonna be a lot more like a lower stakes run because it's the first run, and also I don't really care as much about glitched. Just because, you know, I'm already not good. I'm already not, like, well, I wouldn't say not good, not the best at wrong warps, so it doesn't really bother me. Is there a route for ACAB glitch, or are you just gonna wing it? I'm just going to basically do the ACAB glitchless route and just kind of adjust on the fly. Because I don't think it would be that different. The only thing I can think of immediately is just no S action, R action, in which case I'm just going to wing the battles in Chapter 3 that need it. It's not a huge deal. And then as for, like, I just have to buy Flex Scarf. I just have to remember to buy all 3 weapons in Chapter 3. It shouldn't change Knight at all, because all the damage is coming from Susie, who will have the exact same equipment. Yeah, I don't really think it's gonna change much, because I'll still have weapons. Yeah, it's not like ACMR glitched. So it's not a huge deal. I'm just gonna like wing most of it. It shouldn't be too different. Because, like, you know, points should be, like, point gain should be the same. Might have, like, I'll probably have, like, a little less money. Jackenstein will be a little longer because I only have Tension Gem. But, you know, I already mess up on ACAB Jackenstein anyway, so... Yeah, maybe, like, slightly more crits needed, because Dralsei won't have Ragger too. Maybe, like, I buy, like, bow ties in Chapter 2. I don't know. I probably will forget. It's not a huge deal anyways. Maybe Puppet Scarf. Yeah, hold on. Let me just do Fight Neo. I'm sure that'll be... I'm sure that's a great idea. Alright. But yeah, I'm kind of mostly just winging it. Something Gaster, IDK man. Because, I mean, like, I already kind of know the old 1+2 ACAB glitched route. I don't think... I think I probably need, like... I don't know, I can check the Queen guide real quick for ACAB glitched. I think I'd only need to hit, like, one more crit than usual. Let's see, Deltarune Queen fight. All chapters. All bosses. Yeah, I just need 2 crits instead of 1. And And I don't need to worry about, fight, defend. I think for good luck. Lose down unless you do for— yeah, I'm just gonna stick with what I know. So, yeah, Queen isn't that bad. It looks like. So anyways, yeah. Anyways, time for this run to be exactly like Glitchless for the first 30 minutes. Because it's chapter 1. Yeah, Chonab. Let's go, Chonab. Yeah, this is just gonna be like a very chill, low-stakes run. Because I don't really care as much about Glitch as I do Glitchless. I kind of just wanted to take a stab at ACAG Glitch. There's only one run on the board. It has to, we have to get it a little more populated. I mean, there's one run on ACAB Glitch, then 9 runs on ACAB Glitchless. Like, I think, in terms of money, I only need to take Iron Shackle off of Susie, in Chapter 2, because I don't have Mecha Saber for Birdly, and can't do Devil's Tail without Ragger 2. Devil's Mouse without Ragger 2, so, yeah. So, I think I can just, like... I think I can literally just move it using Dealmaker. Just move off, Just move off Iron Shackle using Dealmaker. I don't know. Maybe I'll buy, like, 1 Amber card, just to be safe. I can always just, like, get the Castle Revivement and sell it immediately. Like, and sell it in the rules shop. The problem with that is that I will forget. That's my main problem there, is that I will most likely forget to unequip stuff from Noelle. It's a lot easier for me to just buy 1 Amber card. It already took me a while to, like, force myself to remember about removing Devil's Tail from Noelle. Or at least it was the second crit. Hi, Citron, welcome in. No Susie target, why bother? It's just because I'm getting the 1 and 9, though. Yeah, the good thing about this being low stakes first run is that I'm not really going to care too much if I die. Yes, you still need to mash over the Auto Masher in Chapter 1. Only in Chapter 1. bum 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 ba da dum bum 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 bum. Yeah, still gonna get top cake and whatnot. Still ACAB, so you know. Still have John Mantle and the night. December Roaring Night Holiday. Also, shout out to those videos going around on Twitter of, like, just a video of somebody breaking an object and it just cuts to a black and white image of, like, a Deltarune character. Oh, where it's just it's fucking cutting a deck of cards in half, and every single card is it just plays one note of flashback and just shows a random enemy from Chapter 1. It's so funny. Yeah, luckily Clover got out of that. Yet Scott dropping a TV antenna. I think I also saw one where it's fucking Rexmo's breaking the laptop, but it's Queen. And it's ERAM. Forced to play Mario Tennis Ultra Smash. Yeah, I too would become evil. Alright, it's okay, guys. No Susie target, but it's okay. We just get the 1 and 9, right? Cuts to Spampton. I know that's already been done a few times. The fandom brain cell. Nice. Holy shit, gay. Cuts to Jack. I still think the deck of cards one is the best. So I think it's just the single note of a flashback that gets me. I also love the one that's like, it's like 40 seconds long. It's literally like the entirety of 1-1 from Mario Bros, but then Mario stomps on a Koopa and it cuts to Gerson. That one's also good. Yeah, Pippins are dice. Or they're named after like the rivets in the dice itself. That's what those are called, right? If I'm remembering correctly. Wait, hold on. Pause. Ah. Okay, but I can do the 2 HP bug though. Ow. I saw one where it's like the fucking like hydraulic press video, but it's with dice and it cuts the Pippins. I saw that one. Star explodes and it cuts the Starwalker. Yeah. I saw one where it's the opening cutscene of ISAT, and then when Sifra needs to star, it just cuts to Starwalker. Kirby Air Rider cuts the Starwalker. A nice clip. Unnecessary, but nice. Thank you for your luck. Cuts them. Yeah, no, that one was really funny. Don't heal. Thought I was about to get scammed there for a second. I love 2 HP bug. Yeah, the entire, yeah, that we were just talking about that one. That one's so good. It's the single note of flashback that kills me. Ba-da-ba-da. Someone should really Yeah, also, you know, the fandom managing to naturally recreate goddammit, Chris, where the hell are we? Time is a flat circle. Literally resurrected the meme from the grave. That and Asgard hitting Death with It really is like revitalizing an era. Thank you for follow. Because I wasn't part of it. I remember when the memes, I remember when those memes first started. It was, I remember the creation of Delta Traveler. Deltarune ship art, you couldn't. Yeah, exactly. Listen, you know, we're talking about. I've mentioned this before about how like Cruzy fans were the real winners of the new chapters. I think Raw Suzy fans are in like a close second place. Also, I just, like, straight up didn't split for, milk. Good bit. Streamer remember the split challenge impossible. The 2017 Undertale kid who thought they were too good for Deltarune. As opposed to me, the 2016 Undertale kid who played Deltarune on day one. Deltarune came out in 2016. No, it came out in 2018. I was just saying that I was a 2016 Undertale kid. Played Deltarune the first time this month. At least you got around to it. Now you can join. Now you can join us in the eventual insanity for waiting for Chapter 5. Although at least this time we have a date. Crazy how Deltarune turns 40 today. Man, guys, I can't believe Regular Show just had its 50th season. Feel old yet? I started Undertale at the end of 2015. I got it with a Steam gift card I got for Christmas that year. Let's play through 13. It had no income. I'm burning SRN. Same here. It's fucking like 92 degrees out. I hate it. You know, like, I like to poke fun at, like, fans of a media who, like, watch playthroughs but don't actually play the game, but, like, I get it sometimes. Sometimes you just don't have income. You just have no other way to experience it. JP faster, in Chapter 1, it is faster by 13 seconds. Most of it comes from this fight, actually. Wait, Marla, what do you know? What are you aware of? But yeah, it is currently like half of the JP time save comes from this fight. The other half comes from Goner Maker. And then there's Chapter 4 Weird Route, where you save 18 seconds in the Noelle cutscene alone from just being in JP. And like, I always mean like 18 seconds total. I just mean 18 seconds in a singular cutscene. A little bit from it. Like, let's go back there tomorrow. Yeah. But most of it is from Goner Maker and the Susie versus Lancer. Streamer remembered the split. Yay! Devil. Most parts of the game is faster in most chapters, instead of being early chapter 2. Chapter 2 is funny about, like, English and JP. Because, like, in some categories, JP is faster, in other categories, English is faster. And then in, like, other categories as well, starting in English and then switching to JP is faster. It's really funny. And then, but in Chapter 3 and 4, JP is just straight up faster, but not by nearly as much. So I still play 3 and 4 in English, mostly because, you know, it's still new and I'm still learning menus, and I'd like to know what items I am equipping. Chapter 1 is lucky in that the menuing is very simple. Type of story aren't you expect? Yeah. When it comes to a category as long as this, I'd rather, like, be able to read the menus for 3 and 4. Sword out the mantle? Yeah. It's just what we've decided to call that. I call it Shadow Mantle Quest. Some people call it Sword Route. You know. There's not like a, like, there's a few ways people call it. Naming the code? Okay, I didn't know that. I just kept saying Shadow Mantle Quest. Locking in. Oh my god, how did I not get hit? No, Jack, why bother? That diamond's killed 12 turn man. What if you wanted to get a 12 turn, but God said abysmal dog shit diamonds? Flag is this? It is the Ares flag. It is a very outdated emote. It was a gift from a friend. Back when back when I was under that label. Oh yeah, I can actually go for HHS because I don't need to worry about buying 2 amber cards. And you know, I just buy weapons later because we don't. Okay, let me boop. Lock in. I fucking love Arse. Go pick up the revive. If I have to sell it, I have to sell it. If I can keep it, that's extra safety for night. anything changed. The thing that changed was I got a girlfriend. Okay. I wonder who that would be. Yeah, I wonder. July 5th. Oh, so now you target Susie. I see how it is. Has Susie's idea not worked ever? I mean, if you miss throw wire, I guess. The misogynistic K-round! Oh, that's crazy. Alright. Chat, by the way, you should play Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Look, it's good bit. +2. There goes my turn. It's whatever. I don't feel like doing an extra solo anyways. Actually, you know what? Fuck it, we ball. And I got hit. Ah, there goes the dream. Whatever. Not much I could have done there. Alright, well, chapter 1 out of chapter 1. That was, like, not bad, actually. I mean, you know, I hit all the encounter skips. I did it 9 turn, but I don't really need 9 turn, especially because it's a first run. Really, like, the only improvement, I guess, was, like, Jevil could have been better if I didn't get, dog shit diamonds. The nefarious stray pixel. I was like, I know Ace's like run wasn't the best, because you know it was also a first run. I remember like before his game tragically crashed. That still sucks to think about. He was like already 3 minutes ahead. I do think it's funny that Toby was a bit more devious with the Dead Pixel in Chapter 4. Because it's in the fucking church. In the light world. And then the Dead Pixel is also pretty well hidden in the Tenna fight. I guess Toby like figured, we can't find a way to put this in the Titan fight. So they're just like, alright, well, let's just put it somewhere. I definitely didn't notice, although I kind of forgot to look, so... Alright, 3147. That's like... tied with, my ACAB-G PB, I think. So I like tied or like a second behind. I meant to look for the Dead Pixel, but I think just because Tenna didn't really have a traditional fight arena in the same way that King and Queen did, I just kind of like forgot. You know? And then, you know, I didn't even think to go back for it at first, because, you know, then, the night happened. It's the night! Because, everything else that was going on, yep. And, you know, like, who would think to check the church? Like, in the light world. Hey y'all, Scott here. When the Titan just spawns right in front of me, yeah. Holy fuck, Scott the Waz. Wii U. The fucking video of him throwing the Wii U out of the car and then just E-Ram. I'm a little, like, rusty on, AB Glitched. Last time I ran AB Glitched was, for the LTA qualifier, actually. Make sure that's, settled. Alright. I can wrong warp now. I'd say, and I'm going to immediately miss the first wrong warp. Like I said, missed the first wrong warp immediately. Cuts to Jevil. I also thought it was just someone selling a Joker. And the font change. Honestly, like, the font change isn't that bad. It's bigger, which I think is probably a good thing. Rounded buttons, I genuinely did not notice that until you pointed it out, so... I only noticed a different font because it's bigger. That's always the last crit. Not bad, just different. So that means it's bad, right? According to everyone else? Just different? Yeah, that's how I feel about most font changes. Like, everyone always, like, bemoans them as, like, the end of the platform or whatever. And it's just like... Okay. I don't really care that much. Yeah, I'm already kind of used to it. Discord font change when it was barely different, yeah. That's just bound to happen with any UI change on Twitch. And like those will get fixed eventually. The thing for this is that, like, the font doesn't really look different, it just looks bigger. To me, at least. It's like they just upped, like, the word size, you know? Like, I'm not saying that's what they did. They probably did change the font, but it just doesn't look that different. Yeah. Like I said, I'm not saying it isn't different. I'm just saying that to me, that's what it looked like. Or streamer, you selected the wrong option. Alright, saving just in case I get Noelle anti-cheated. Which it doesn't crash anymore. And in the same spot, at least. It now crashes like 3 choicers later. It's been, I'm a little rusty on door warp. Oh, I just didn't press Z that time. Okay. I got it, but I just didn't interact. Chris just chose not to interact with KK. A little sloppy, but I haven't practiced door warp in a while. Honestly, like in that ACMR glitch run I did, I was surprised I got it like first try. Listen, I'm not addicted. I can quit anytime I want. Door warp done live, yeah. Don't worry, it's not that hard. I'm just rusty at it because I don't normally run glitched. The Ukrainian words? Does she know? Does she know? I actually don't, you don't get wrong warp state from doing door warp, so you can't do Ukrainian warps. Yay! Banger M1S. Okay, but who's ready for Mouse 3 skip when that comes up? Mouse 3 skip, aka the bane of every fucking NMG runner's existence. Used to be called, but now they're Ukrainian morphs. Yeah, there was a whole bit behind it. That when I was like telling a story about from my old job where like one of the managers was talking about a place they used to work at where they were serving like Russian cocktails, except nobody was like drinking them because of like recent events. So they renamed them Ukrainian cocktails and suddenly people started drinking them. Trying difference between glitched and non. Honestly, I don't really fully know other than like no rag or two, because I'm just winging this. I'm doing this on the fly. It should mostly be the same, so. Like, I'm not gonna have tension bit for Jackenstein. Alright. Hell. Can I please wrong warp? There we go. Yay! Everybody's favorite strategy. Yeah, thank you for following. Oh yeah, I have to menu straight down for Ice Shock. How much time is it? Skipping mouse 3 saves 50 seconds. Mouse 3 used to be the, like, the largest, like, wrong warp related skip, until, second Sanctuary skip. Because it went from a chain of, like, 5 wrong warps that saves 50 seconds to a single wrong warp that saves 9 minutes. Thank you for good luck. Give me some fucking gummies. Or DJs save more. I want to say that, like, M3S is, like, slightly more. They're about the same-ish. Chapter 4 Wrong Warp Chain. It's like Basement Warps, but even more of a scam. We'll release all items. 1 through 4 of all items is already funny. Because we already have to gamble for the gold item, for like the gold items. I don't care if it inspires Dragon Blaze. I'm not reading Lord of the Hammer. I like that tweet, and then the one that's just like, Kara is to Undertale fans what Ian Flynn is to Sonic fans. What's the strat for Agent Suite and all items? I do not know. I don't even think we have, like, a fully realized route for all items yet. Outside of, like, the route we already made for 1 and 2. I genuinely do not know. Like, I'm gonna be for real, I do not know. think that's a lot according to rules. I think, honestly, like, I never really thought about it because of how all items worked in 1+2, where, you know, starting for... Where, like, 1+2, where, like, you know, starting Chapter 2 with the Chapter 1 file was just faster anyways, because of the fusion items. That and light candy, yeah. Now, the thing is, like, the ruling we made for OST %, is that you can, like, start a new save, like, mid-run. For the sake of hearing it sound. Because, like, you know, the OST % strat at the beginning is, like, true reset up until the moment you enter the car and beginning starts playing, then close out of the game and start a save again. That's what OST % does, and we allow that. So, and I think considering all items already, like, does save and quit shenanigans, I think it's probably also fine there. But I'm just a singular mod. Blushing here is cute. Yeah, I know what you are. I know what you are, Noelle. And Pippus, yeah. Well, in the case of Pippus, we just quit the game immediately after, we just, like, exit out of the game immediately after finishing Spamton Neo. After, like, you get the item. Yeah, you don't have Puppet Scarf or Deal Maker. Because you can't have either to get Pippus. And doing a weird route playthrough is just too long for it. Got Pippus. Was it on weird route? Yeah. The Pippus cutscene only activates if you haven't fought Basement Neo or on weird route. Reminded I'm on weird route. It doesn't help that Chapter 3 weird route is, like, nearly identical. And, like, all of the weird route differences are in, like, optional conversations. The ending cutscene for Chapter 4 is different. Yeah, I was talking about, I meant like Chapter 3. Chapter 3 is nearly identical. Yo, I can't wait to I can't wait to go for Michigan International Speedway. The funny Interact slide that I got in my PS5 casual playthrough. Yeah! Although I'm not getting like the fast version. This one still saves a bit of time. If I really wanted to save time, I would have had to take off Auto Masher. But I don't feel like doing that. And I'm not going for the December skip because I don't know how to do it. My name is Edwin. I made the Mimic. It was difficult to put the pieces together. It's gonna give me intelligent again. It loves giving me intelligent as of lately. This fucking game. Bum 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 bum. Toby, why did you delete every word except intelligent? Mike, the board, please. Okay. I can buy weapons, yeah. So I'll just do a trash zone first, and then I'll go to Cyberfield. I meant the... Oops, I got my Spamtons mixed up. Just so I don't forget, because I have this problem in AB Glitched. Oops. Feature coming straight from your house. Coming. Thank you for your luck, aces. Hi, buddy. This run was good until I spent a minute getting Door Warp. And now it's just okay. I also had to reload twice for M3S because I missed the, but I missed the first warp 2 times in M3S, so I didn't like save the full 50. But you know, I got M3S, so that's all that matters really. But my chapter 1 was pretty good. I got cursed with bad diamonds, so I couldn't 12-turn Jevil, but everything else went fine. love calling Gaster. That was my bit. I just realized I just instinctively didn't go for basement warps. You know what? I'll do the ones on the way out. I'll go for the ones on the way out after, like, after this. It's the first run. I don't care. But they're a scam? Yeah. And I'm buying in. All in on red, baby. It's called waiting. It's your wrong word to see OBJ underscore weird route manipulator. That's true. That's true. No, wait, that's true. Clueless. Remember what they took from us? Ah. Oh, whatever. I at least got some of the bigger ones. I can't believe Kara forced Chris to go in the basement by themselves. How could Kara do this? After loading a save. Wrong warp state you can attain by, like, whenever you enter a room through a means that isn't, like, a normal-ass screen transition, whether that be a cutscene or loading a save, you are given wrong warp state. And, the moment you lose wrong warp state by going through a screen transition normally. So there are times where we take advantage of cutscenes giving us wrong warp state, and then sometimes we just save and load for them. Although we really only do that for the ones that save a lot of time. What if Kara was betrayed? What if Kara betrayed and trapped Chris in the Queen's basement for 1,000 years? Might the board, please. Look on Metaton. I hope I get essay skip. I hope I can get essay skip. How did I not get hit? I'm not complaining, but how did I not get hit? Gotta remember that the timing here is a little different because I had to go grab weapons. So even though this is technically slower than my glitchless time, I have to account for weapons. Kara made me do that. Kara killed me. That wasn't me, that was Kara. No, sorry, Kara. Ah, I missed the wrong warp. When do you pick up weapons? I do it after reaching, like when I go to pick up the keygen. Because you have the money for it in all chapters. Thank you for the follow. Degrees in the Northeast, man, because the world hates us. Hello, welcome in. Stop giving me bottom right key. Stop, please. I beg of you. Glitches are there? Well, you missed like the biggest glitch so far, door warp, and then there's just normal ass wrong warps. Which we won't see one until chapter 3. With the wrong warp that makes you old. And then there's a lot more in chapter 4. The wrong warp that makes you old. Makes you old? Yeah, it's like the beach that makes you old. No, it's the beach with rocks. Something about the cliffs? I love how it's only called that because because I kept calling it the wrong warp that saves you time, and then my friend Amity is just like, nah, I'm calling it the wrong warp that makes you old. Because the joke about that wrong warp is that it's the only wrong warp in chapter 3 that saves time. It's just, chapter 3 with glitches is funny in general, because there's like 3 of them. And then a bit more in all bosses, which is what I'm running, because you get playing the sword game gives you wrong warp state for some reason. Frivolous Fred. Is that what we're calling Fred Wood now? The Malicious Master Sword remix. Ethan Flint. Good bit. Revive dust? No, I don't need it. I have 2 revive mints, so... Two revive mints is all I need. In fact, I only really need 1 revive mint. But, you know, second one doesn't hurt. Who knows, maybe I could, like, if I don't use it in Night, I can find some use for it in, like, Titan. If I get 1 in 81, my favorite. The classic. The nefarious 1 in 81. This fucking guy. What is that damage roll? The 1 in 81, that is the odds of Chris getting hit 3 times in a row, which in the Titan fight kills them. Simply give Chris the Shadow Mantle, except for the part where you need to have Iron Shackle and Devil's Tail on Chris to get the turn save. Where's extra time 3? When Chris is at low HP, the game has to roll an extra time before it targets them. So when Chris is at low HP, they have a 1 in 9 chance of getting hit. In fact, this is what made a strat in the early chapter 2 days fucking suck. Because, you know, the strat is that we killed Chris to the DJs, because that ends the fight early. Except prior to an except when chapter 2 first released, that was RNG. And that 1 in 9 really was making things really annoying. banging sermon, my man. Yeah, I hit my 2 crits. Forgot. Luckily, it was the game got patched, and Chris Death was made consistent if you do a specific thing. It is way faster. Queen does not have a ton of HP. The gimmick of the fight is working around her shields, which we have, the community has done a lot of work researching the math for it. Thank you for your luck. Yeah, Queen has, like, barely any HP. It's just that at certain barriers, she puts up shields, and that's what makes the fight annoying. Because we have to, like, just barely not hit the first shield, and then deal enough damage in one attack to activate the second shield. What is a Red Buster? Never heard of it. I believe you mean Rune Bust. Real question is, why does Mouse Wheel have so much? Because fuck you, that's why. Joel's Tail. There we go. Because Toby has forgotten about Red Buster. What's your PB? In this category, I do not have a PB. This is my first run.
Round 1.
Fight!
Okay, so, about that. Technically, it is faster to hold down shift and spam, like, Z and enter. Or like hold down X, spam Z and enter, because the wrist protector is capped out at 15 text boxes per second, while with that you can go up to a hypothetical 30 text box per second. However, nobody does that and we banned it. Nobody does it, well, and the people who did, like, nobody does it because we banned it. In the times where it was allowed in Chapter 2, the people who did it only did it because they had to, and also they hated doing it, so... Holding C is banned? No, what we call manual mashing is banned. Because it ruins your hands, and is also just, like, barely a skill. The only time you were allowed to, like, mash, like, the text is in, like, Chapter 1, because you mash it, you can mash over the wrist protector to make it go faster. Should probably, like, open my packs now. Alright, let's see what I got. Packed up, Pokemon TCG Pocket. I like doing this during the roaring. Alright, I got Molga, Poipole, Baltoy, Beware, Beastol. Where is my fucking Nihilego? It's the only Ultra Beast I don't have. This is the only Ultra Beast I don't have in this set. Stoutland, Phantom, Sandygaz, Zebstrika. Where is Nihilego? Is it safe? Is it okay? Oh damn, I did not know that. That fucker is the only Ultra Beast I haven't gotten in this set. It's hiding from me. True. Have you done Weird Route Chase Run? Yes. I currently have the world record in all chapters Weird Route glitchless. By virtue of only 2 people having ran it. Yeah, I've also done all Shadow Crystals, which does Weird Route. Although I never submitted that run. I didn't feel like it. It's also why I didn't submit any of my ACAB PBs between my 343 and then my 335. Even though I PB'd twice, I just didn't want to submit until I got a 3X. It's always gonna be funny that this plays in the fucking middle of the run now. It's even funnier in Chapter 4 because it plays at the beginning of the route. Why is this song playing? I have some music mods. Music mods are allowed, except for, like, specific ones. Chrissy the pancakes in chapter 4 even? I don't think so. The pancakes are a lie. Don't worry, if Nico one-shot were here... Chris is starving himself just... Fact, Ross made up his backstory so people would feel bad for him. Seems a little far-fetched. Ellipses. Me. That was not. That was kind of not good. 1+2 ACAB. But you know, it's fine. I'm pretty rusty on chapter 2 glitched. I mainly run glitchless. Alright, yeah, nobody cares. Yeah, who cares, Chris? Nobody cares. Who asked? Everybody, do the new Nintendo 2DS XL Shuffle! Who gives a shit? Oh, that was 1 second off from a funny number. This file time. Alright, time for a really normal... Go to the bonus room. I mean, there's not a boss there anyway, so... You can't even go there in all items. Because if you get that cutscene, you can't get the Pippus. my usual. Mike, the board, please. Do my usual, get all the quizzes. Oh yeah, I don't have S action. Oops. Why didn't streamer I don't have RA. Why didn't streamer remember the thing? Is streamer stupid? You forgot. Listen, I don't normally run glitched. You know, make up for it, women's rights. We're picking El Nino today. Women's rights. No, yeah, S action and R action are quite literally just a flag in your save file. You like Wooper? Wooper's cool. Alright, what was the fucking action on the Shadow Guys again? It's like Boogie, right? Yeah, and then Grace is 16. Yeah, and then yeah, we sipped the Sweet Cap and Cake, so no S action or R action. And because Deltarune is a funny game, it never gives it to you. You can only get it from that fight. That's weird. Welcome to Deltarune. Welcome to Toby Fox. You learn to stop questioning this stuff. Shout out to Weird Route, where you have to have inaction, or else you just can't use Snowgrave, because like the Snowgrave spell itself in the Birdly fight isn't like an actual act. It's like a cutscene. So the game is looking for you using the act in the fifth slot, which is only there if you have inaction. The manual having a purpose, the arms in question. cast it normally and kill him. No, it just does nothing. Like, you just select it and nothing happens. Because I think, like, specifically the Snowgrave in that fight isn't the actual spell. I don't actually remember fully how it works. I just know that it is looking for, like, you using the act in, like, the 5th slot. Without being, it would just cast it normally. Because it's only that fight that's looking for it. Because, you know, that's what causes, like, the cutscene of, like, Noelle talking to play. I have to lock in. Bruh. What do you mean that missed? And this is why you grab the extra key. Even though it loses like 2 minutes in Lamau. Not the greatest start, but it's fine. Alright, because I need to buy an extra weapon, now I'm definitely going to get the Saber 10 for free. Remember to talk to Ram from the left, because he only moves once. If you do that. Like we run. Thank you for good luck. Oh yeah. Allegedly knows this game. Allegedly has a 3x in glitchless. I don't consider the night secret, but you can argue that like being able to win the fight is a secret. I don't know. Personally, I still consider Eram the secret boss. Because, you know, it fulfills every single piece, like, it fulfills every criteria except for the Shadow Crystal. One guy camping out on the other side of the arena, making me want to lose time. The freedom motif just isn't in Chapter 3, as far as I can tell. I don't know, I've heard some people say it's in Black Knife, and I don't think that is the case. Like, in the same way that, like, people say Lost Girl is in it, I just don't hear it. Oh, it's reversed. I don't think that is how Toby Fox does leitmotifs. Here. The most noticeable leitmotif in Black Knife is the chase. AKA Nightmare Night, but not really. I missed the wrong word, man. Final Power does reverse the song. Yeah, but that's like, that's different. Gotta go. Alright, thank you for stopping by. That's not the same thing. Like, when people are saying that Lost Girl is in there reversed, they're saying that, like, the leitmotif is in there, but, like, the notes are reversed. In which case, like, I think you're just hearing things now. I do straight up think that the freedom motif just isn't in Chapter 3 at all. Which makes it even funnier when it shows up in the fucking Cat Petters minigame in Chapter 4. Yeah, also melodies can just sound similar. That's just how it can work sometimes. I feel like that's where a lot of like the Penumbra Phantasm stuff comes from. It's really just a minor event. I can't believe Gaster's theme is in Lavender Town. I have no idea what the optimal spare is when you don't have an S action or R action. Yeah, kind of hard to use S action and R action when we don't have that. All bosses apply to dojo fights as well. Well, there are no bosses in there, so yeah, it does not. Maybe in the future, but... I'll just say this, our definition of a boss for all bosses really does not matter. It is simply what makes the category more interesting. We are liable to change the definition of a boss whenever we damn well please. Alright, second cycle. Alright. From Discord? No way! You're so famous! Fight all cheat. I think, like, the real thing, like... I was thinking of something, but then I forgot. I think I was thinking of a different act. Should have really that much faster than doing its normal act? Yes. Surprisingly. Ba-dum. Because I had the TP requirement, I might just play a little worse here. I think I'll have like a slightly higher battle rank. Gaming. Gaming.
Is this faster? No, but it gives me less points, and I want to get an A rank, so I'm just doing this to ensure I get an A rank. Because the A rank reward is a tension gem, which saves a ton of time in Jackenstein. Absolutely hilarious FC. Absolutely fucking hilarious FC right there. Yeah, that was FC. I didn't miss a single note. It just gave me the easier middle section, which has less notes. Go, white boy, go. Worm. I know. Bye first. Yeah, combo means nothing in Lightner's Live. Your score isn't even affected by combo. Suddenly Link's Awakening. A Chris to the pass. Are they stupid? Yes. And there goes sword. Man, last time we hear it as well. Chris crossbow training. Wait, crisscross. Wait, if crisscrossed applesauce, how can we trust them? unlocked with the ice key. Whoa. Man, I love Link's Awakening Dungeon 7. Follow the white cloak. How did I pick that up, by the way? Oh, nice, that was sick. The forbidden path began with ice magic. Alright. Snow games! Left Z, right Z, down, right Z, Z. So true. You got the shelter key. You were used up. Damn, that's crazy. I love wrong warps. And speedrun night fight depends on which category, although I don't actually know the specific numbers. I know that in ACAB, the final attack, before like they start doing like the final slashes and charging, in ACAB the final attack is the second set of slashes. I don't actually know how many turns that is. Oh my god! December! December! I am the Finder Dodge Girl. June! Mushroom! My final. Yeah, that's what happens if you only defend Rude Defend with the Chapter 3 equipment. If you want, you can end it a turn earlier if you like fight twice, I think. Like if you do like a fight Rude fight twice. something. Nah, you don't really get anything. I mean, we still do it in this category because it's faster, because of the damage buff you get. So we're also choosing the fourth option. Always gotta be different. He's not being cooperative. I wouldn't go that far. Not for my Scrungly. Sometimes his best is not enough. Bruh. The family's fighting again. Alright. Spangatom. That was weird. Wait, say that again? Four, 3, 3. I didn't get 99 zappered. All right. Yeah, I got the wrong warp that makes you old. I love TV World. I'm so glad we get a chance to like just really listen to it. Ha, you thought. Well, don't you know they can only move that fast in a sneak zone? That's the rules. They can't just move that fast anywhere else. Susie, the horse is here. I love that doing this is faster. Favorite characters in Deltarune so far? Kind of a basic answer, but honestly, just the main trio. Although, like, specifically for, like, number one, it's kind of like a really close fight between Susie and Ralsei. Chris is something, although I am. But yeah, I wonder why you're biased. Can you not start a fight, please? Okay. But what if I did? I fucking love that line. Based. Okay, guys, pause this for a second. So I have at the laser... Ivy feathers added permitted term. Hit the French. I still can't get over rules assuming that the Fun Gang is a polycule. The polycule. It's so funny. I feel like it might be. It's just auto mod. That wasn't manually made. That was just auto mod. Insert chip, and Chris is also there. Chris just gets everyone. Chris has 2 hands, and they're somehow holding the hands of like 5 different people. Just realized what that. Whoa, he's bisexual. I didn't know that. By the way, I'm bisexual. Swap armor later. Welcome back 2023 Martlet Cinema. I remember to not interact with the manhole. I remember that this wasn't just Snowgrave. Can these guys please, like, calm the fuck down? Deltarune. Sorry, you asked me. Like I don't really have any answers for it, but like my brain is just like, oh, Jack Black. This is a shadow crystal. The Dark World. The Roaring. I think I know the animation you're talking about. I think that's like more like him being shocked. If it's the animation I'm thinking of. Like I said, it just depends on the animation, if it's the right one I'm thinking about. But, you know, I don't know which one. Or, like, I don't remember which one. Alright. Over the Minecraft movie. It doesn't feel like a real movie sometimes. Alright. Time for everybody's favorite fight. Yeah, nah, okay, yeah. Alright. Well, at least I can heal now. Bruh. I got cornered. Bang. Easy. Okay. I missed a lot of chat, so... Can you just stand a little above? It's a very specific pixel. Of course, games are fun. Oh, missed that. Oops, whatever. Who cares? If the game's fun, why bother? Shadow Mantle found dead in the streets. Chapter 4 as well. Well, this is all chapters, so... Alright. The time. This was odd chapters, odd bosses. I can just mash for Rude Buster. Oh my god, the fight is good. The fight is good. I don't have to menu down. Damn. Didn't get the fast tenna. Kyoshi! Buddy, hi buddy. Hi Kyoshi. How was the Neko on-shot? Oh, that was good. Nice. GG. Yelling, all cops are bad. Thank you. Thank you, Kyoshi. Kill the fraud. Alright, now I just need to... Okay. Elemental, 7. Tail, 7. Alright. You just die, you go to the low power straight to the Dark World. With the time... Without the time stones... Hope you get world record. I'm not sure about that one. I am not good at glitched, so... They're having a world record having true. Anyways, locking in. Oh, it feels so good. There goes a turn, but that's fine. It's just stuff. It's just. Yeah, it's literally just start arbitrary. This one's not that bad. Fucking fraudulent behavior from the knight. That was a really fucking clean fight, despite the turn loss. Did Chris cough? I did. I got hit, so no. Chris did not cough. Yeah, I remembered I remembered the thing. I know the fight well enough now that I can confidently just like know when I hit the damage threshold based on the turn. Before I would just like do the extra Rude Buster anyway, just in case. the fan base to collectively make a fool of it, yeah. How long did it take Chris to cough? They didn't cough? I get it. The knight spared Chris, but why? Because the knight is a fraud. Chris is evil and trying to kill Susie. Wait, kill Susie? Can we hear any frog sounds? Curious. Susie wrong warped. I have to admit, other than like dying to Mantle twice, this was like a really good chapter 3. By my standards, at least. Good thing she knows how to wrong warp. Fires is really fast, but he's much faster and yeah, can't freeze his opponents. Meanwhile, Noelle is much faster and can freeze her opponents. Yeah, do you remember this episode? Yeah, this is my favorite Scott the Woz episode. So fun. Alright, time for, Chorab. I don't think they did it. I mean, this is just the victory lap part of the run now. Well, at the end of chapter 4, weird row. That's a good one. +2. God, trying to put the piano codes fast is hard. Kazathon Marathon's thrown out. If you do bed skip, then he's just in the house still. IDK otherwise. And yeah, he's in the house like carpet. Like as soon as you get Tenno back from Kazathon, very carefully. Alright, let's see if I can get the chapter 4 wrong warp that makes you old. Yay! I got the chapter 4 wrong warp that makes you old. I got old. I'm old. The pointy-headed will say toothpaste, and then boy. I like how sometimes the prophecy is really fucking vague, and then other times it's just super specific. Lancer has said toothpaste boy. He called Ralsei that in chapter 1. Literally just that line is specific. Don't you remember, Jockington grows the beard? I love how Jockington's the only character to be mentioned by name in the prophecy. Unless you want to count, like, the prophecy saying, like, the queen. What the fuck is toothpaste? I like how the Queen's Chariot famously stopped. I'm old! No. Me when I miss menu. Brr. There we go. Where you follow the prophecy. For a second I read that as like finish the project. Like the project they're... Chris brings him Bertlee's card to their project. He's like, well, what the fuck? So really named that because his name is from the prophecy? I wouldn't be surprised. You know, like, biblical names and whatnot. I'm glad this piano cutscene's in a convenient spot for me to put the weight back on. They all did splats. Yeah. Well, I mean, Susie's the only one who doesn't have one. I only have tension gems, so... Too true. Door taking too long. Long. I'm one TP off because or else I died. If Ralsei hadn't died, I would have saved a turn. I hear it's because I used an item. Funny Jackenstein moments. You're too fast. But yeah, this is just the unfortunate side effect of not having tension bit. You know what? Should have gambled for tension max. If he wants to, huh? Yeah. Yeah, the fight is genuinely hard to do fast. Actually becomes an optimal strat. There's no way. Like, it's one of those things that is faster, but like, why would you go for it? Especially in ACAB G where like ACAB and ACAB G where your points are already tight because you have to buy the tension gem. Because it is actually faster, and glitchless specifically is actually faster to hold on. in glitches, it's actually faster to use the tension max on fake Gerson and just use bit plus gem on Jackenstein. Now watch as I have now magically attained wrong warp state by going through the screen transition. I will now miss the first wrong warp. Nope, I'm just better. Only for one attack. Yeah, but it is defense. And you know, I need both both Devil's Tail and Iron Shackle on Chris, so might as well just swap the mantle over. I like how Gerson just has Ultra Instinct. I'm old. Unk still got it. Funny attack. It's always the ricochet that's really hard to deal with. On the air don't turn red. It's like that in Undyne as well. They're supposed to fake you out. It's supposed to like make it harder to tell which one's coming next. One day I will hit all of the shells. These yellow arrows for some time. It's a good thing I just have, like, muscle memory for Undyne. Bang, yeah, Unk still got it. I equip Justice Axe. Gorson. Go this far. It's unfortunate that the wrong warp chain's a lot harder to do in AB, because you either have to, like, do Gerson later, or, like, carry the wrong warp chain through Gerson. Alright. Bang. Easy. Shimmer, do the glitch that's banned. My streamer, piano skip. Streamer, do the glitch that's banned. Streamer, invalidate your run. Yeah, you're not allowed to do it in glitch because we're on a temp ban for it. Just in case it gets patched out. Like, you know, if it doesn't get patched out, okay, we allow it. If it gets patched out, we keep it banned. So is that temp ban just indefinite until, like, the next patch, basically? Yeah, the next patch is gonna have a lot more fixes in it. Because the patches we've had so far have just all been, like, hot fixes for, like, crashes and stuff. Yeah, we don't want to encourage down patching literally, like, a month into the game's life. Yeah, especially when future chapters are going to be updates. Alright. Oh man, what a good Dark Sanctuary. Like, I can't wait for the second Sanctuary coming up, guys. Alright. I can't wait for 3 seconds of 12 a.m. It's so tragic that we just don't get to hear it. Kindly do the funny buffered wrong warps. The other one's when during like when you rescue Jackenstein with all the recruits. Starwalker is on the tower. Three-fourths Chris. Look at them, they're so scrungly. They're like, what bug in the code causes it to happen? I do not know. That is a question for someone who actually knows the game's code. I just know how they work. I know how to do them. I don't really know what causes them. Save just in case I missed the buffered wrong warp. Bang. Man, what a great second Sanctuary. Yeah, I'm realizing now that I haven't really done too much of a glitch chapter 4 on stream. Like, there's like I think it was like the only time I've streamed glitched so far has just been the ACMR glitched run I did. All my other glitch chapter 4 stuff has been offline. I mean, it's so nice that we were able to get the code we needed so quickly into our little detour in the Stark world, you know? So yeah, by the way, that wrong warp I did saves 9 minutes. I wonder if I can get the wrong weapon in this room, because I don't really do it. Only really done it once before. Do their gay pose. Bang. Touch the save point. Yeah, also we skipped the music trigger at the start of the room, so it just starts in this room. Also, really weird thing. This happens if you do Second Sanctuary skip without, like, saving and reloading at any point. We think it's caused by, like, wrong warping out of, like, the fountain room in Second Sanctuary for some reason. Because that's, like, the only difference is that, like, if you have to save and reload to do the Second Sanctuary skip wrong warp, you don't get it. Alright. Oh, 07. So sad that Jackenstein died of Ligma. That was Jackenstein. Ligma balls. damage here immediately. So this sequence is scripted entirely. It doesn't matter how many times you get hit beforehand. These will always kill you in the same number of... These will always hurt you with the same number of hits. They do percentage damage. I just love Ralsei being on 2 HP. And to poison lower your health that way. No, I don't even think you can open the menu in this room beforehand. Why is Susie cheating? You lose that fountain. It's over. Yeah, no, I think that's just supposed to be like a little, like shock, like a little like, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. You get like a little flash. Yeah, like a light bulb, but not really. It's like a little flash of like Ralsei realizing, oh shit, that's what's happening. It just looks really weird. Because, like, if it's a fireball, then it doesn't even get launched off. It disappears before the knight even goes to make the Titan. Chris. Can you make up your damn mind? No, Mike does not count, if that's what you're about to ask. Mike is too hardware dependent to, like, really be included in this category. Yeah, I knew it. If you miss the Chris crit, you lose a turn, by the way. I said this earlier in stream, our definition of a boss fight is arbitrary and changes to fit whatever we think makes the category better. Birdly is not a boss because we think allowing door warp makes for a more interesting category. Beat the record, it's not happening. It's physically impossible. Pause the timer. Wait, true. I don't even know, like, if the ACAB G turn save is possible in Glitch. Just because of how much damage you miss out on. Unless you probably have to play, like, perfectly. Probably have to hit, like, every crit. Probably aren't allowed to miss a crit, I would assume. Just because of how much less damage you're doing with Ralse. I'm old! I love the fucking defend all. Do more damage than Gerson's foul? I don't know. Not like those damage numbers matter anyway. Like those are those are like those don't matter at all. Tony's final trick, City Heights. City Heights 2. Oh no, Susie got ketchup on her hand! Oh no, guys, I can't believe Susie got ketchup on her hand. Why did she spill her juice? I mean, can you get Ancient Sweep from a blank save, or does it have to be a save you've continued from a previous chapter? IDK, if it's allowed. It's all items. We already don't require that you need to collect all items on the same save file, considering, you know, secret boss weapons plus, like, save and reload shenanigans. Turn up! Reload after getting both Neo items. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. This was the run of all time. Yeah, it was first run anyway, so who cares? No way, my first run of a category wasn't world record? Wait, Screamer, are you fucking stupid? What is world record? World record is 3:20:26 by my good buddy 30 Aces. I don't even really care about, like, having good placements in glitched categories, because I just don't really vibe as much with glitched. Hi, Jack. Thank you very GG. Yeah, this turn was like, okay. I mean, like, really, like, the biggest thing... I mean, I died to Mantle. Oh, no. Wow. I can't believe I died to Mantle in my first run. Like, Chapter 2 could have gone better because I was, like, kind of sloppy on stuff, but... everything else was alright. I liked my night fight. The night fight was cool. I like being able to mash for Rude Buster. Pivot to Baron. Is this seated? Streamer, is this seated? All chapters, all bosses speedrun. Looks inside. Photo chat. Good bit. Alright. That's gonna be it for me for today. This was fun. I had a fun time. I like all chapters, all bosses. It's fun. I kind of just like fighting Knight in general. Alright, let's see. Oh shit, Cookie. Alright. Yeah, Rain Cookie, another fellow Deltarune speedrunner doing Chapter 3 any%. So, stop by, say hi, wish good luck, you know, do whatever, and yeah. I will see you guys later. Bye, everybody.